Hi, my name is Dr. Karolina Szumanska, and I'm a consultant child and adolescent psychiatrist. I wanted to speak to you a little bit about how some children and young people might present with ADHD. Some children will seem to be doing quite well throughout primary school, and maybe towards the end of year 6 or at the start of secondary school, start to present with some difficulties within the school environment. This might include getting into trouble at school for things like talking during lessons, throwing things across the classroom, getting up out of their seats when they shouldn't be, or blurting things out, shouting out in lessons. Some things that parents might notice at home include the young person finding it incredibly difficult to sit down and do homework or revision, often procrastinating and leaving big projects for the last couple of hours the night before it needs to be handed in. Despite parents' best efforts to support, the young person may repeatedly seem to lack awareness of time and struggle to get ready for things on time, therefore often rushing and being late. The young person may become frustrated and overwhelmed when they are given instructions which include doing more than one thing. This can include requests such as bringing down laundry, unloading a dishwasher, and setting the table. Young people with ADHD often experience difficulties regulating their emotions. Things that might seem quite trivial for most people can be experienced as huge events for those with ADHD. This might lead to reactions that escalate very quickly, going from 0 to 100 within a second. This can include crying, yelling, lashing out at others or property. I often see young people in clinic who have managed through great effort to cope with these difficulties, sometimes by masking within the school environment for a period of time until things get to the point where they no longer are able to manage. This starts to have an impact on their overall mental health and well-being, and can present as an increase in anxiety, low mood, lots of emotional dysregulation, and frustration. All of this can have an impact on relationships with peers, teachers, but also with family members. It's also quite common for young people with ADHD to have low self-esteem and view themselves as constantly failing at things before they receive a diagnosis and adequate support.